Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer, issue number 8 by Opus Comics. This is the last, for me, and with the last I mean the last review that you see from Death Dealer on my channel. The story continues, but I'm not going to buy anything anymore. If you watch my other videos, you should know that the writing is utter garbage. And it's not worth picking up, although all these shield sites, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, best thing ever. Bullshit. This is bad. I showed you many times why it's bad. Check it out. Subscribe to my channel and all that jazz. Leave a like, leave a comment, and you know the drill. So let's dive in. It's been written by Mitch Iverson. Mitch, with all due respect or not, your writing is garbage, in my opinion. This is really, really bad. Art by Esau and Esau Escorza. Colors Luis Antonio Delgado. Letters Jacob Basil or Pascal. And the rest. Wait a minute. Showrunner? What do you mean with showrunner? You know what? I don't even care. So I cannot show you this nudity in here. So we have, I don't know, the brother of Death Dealer. Well, not the man that's been possessed by the Death Dealer. He's also turned into a demon. Then we have this ice dude that, shouts orders, and he says, march east, pestilence, wipe out anything that lives. Curse not dead. I should go after him. Curse that, the man, that guy. Do as I say. And what? What? All right. So Pestilence is, sputtering over his disagreeing with him, and the ice dude says, as soon as the babe's soul is brought to the cold lord, it will be smoked in the annihilation ceremony. I told you about the whole smoking thing. It's just so stupid. In the last issue. As long as we maintain the rift of the pain and sorrow, the dreaming god will be awoken and all will end. And he says, shut up and do as I say. All right. So in the last issue, Death Dealer or Kerr, let's call him Death Dealer, or Kerr, it doesn't matter. It's just, nothing matters in this comic. Is fighting some kind of an ice dragon. And so it says that Death Dealer says, that he is not as tough as he used to be because he's in hell. Not sure why that has to do anything with his powers, but there you go. And he says, oh, I'm just as tough, but we're in hell, which is filled with some of the toughest scum in the cosmos. The cosmos? You're in hell. What? That's okay, moving on. So he's been, punctured by ice daggers, I guess, and he just stands up like nothing happens, and he says, okay, say my name, and then we're gonna kill this monster. And then Kerr has another meltdown. He's breaking down all again with feelings, and he says, don't you just ever get tired of it? I'm so cold. Hey buddy, you need to get your shit together. Haven't we have enough damage? Well, he's here on this. He says, yes, but you need to get up, say our name. We need to save Mesh. That's the baby. I need to save Mesh. Why do you have a breakdown, dude? Come on. And then he's getting ripped open. And I thought, okay, cool. Yeah, I like that. But then, he just shrugs it off like it was nothing, And also, these demons, there's a door, there's demons in it. They are talking to Kerr. I don't know, there's 3 demons or 4. I don't know. And the dialogue, man. So now look at this particular drawing here. So it seems that he has chopped off or rips. I cannot, because this is not a chopping image. Normally, this is what you see, ripped flesh and and bone if you just rip it off. But that's not the case. Now look how he holds the axe. And look how way he slashes it. That doesn't make any sense at all. It would have been better if he just was behind the arm and the arm was on the foreground. And then he is, you know, turning around and then uses two hands to, you know, chop the arm off, you know, from top to bottom. You know, just a swing, you know, like whoosh. This, okay. I have so much to say, but I won't. Not for now. I'm just tired. I mean, I can go on a tirade all day about this comic. I'm just tired. So he summons his steed called Doom. And then the door monsters. The human gives the evil Eros control. Eros, according to them, is the Hellman Death Dealer. Doesn't it know you're too wicked even for the hells? Wicked? Okay. He says, oh, he knows, but does he know why? Whatever lies you've been told about my past, I promise the truth is 10 times worse. What? What does that mean? And why is it? Why? Okay. And then this door monster says, oh, that's your why. And he's then chopping off the face of the dragon. It just looks so wrong. And he says, why do you fight us? I got to rescue that child. And he says, I need to save it. I sent his soul here. Do we smell guilt, pain, or shame? And then the dragon's just attacking again. And so the monster, the door monster says, hey, why don't you, what do you care? Why don't you just join us and bring about the great nothing, and you don't have to feel anything ever again. And then, I don't know, what's happened to the steed? He's just catching fire? Oh no, he's okay, he's going transparent. Or whatever, or fluid, I don't care. So, he says, you think nothing is the answer. You guys are pathetic. I'd rather live with the pain than hide in the dark. What is this with these words? I'd rather have a coffee on a Saturday than French fries on a Sunday. It's just gibberish. Anyway, so he says, I'm not running anymore. Okay. And then this is happening, and I still don't know how. So this is the ice dragon, so he shoots icy stuff out of his mouth all the time. And now he's doing something. And then there's red lightning bolts. Okay. And then there's an explosion, I guess, and power up. And then he just stands up like I said, you know, he's just been full blast, and I shrug it off. And he says, what happened? It knocked me out of you. What do you mean it knocked me out of you? What does that mean? And he says also that the thing is not dead. No, of course not, because he was the one that blasted you a second ago. Why should he be dead? Oh, God. And then he just says the words, we are Death Dealer. So normally there would be a change that Death Dealer takes over. And then he's going to be turned into a rampaging monster. But then the dialogue. God, guys, the dialogue. So it says, nothing happens. Well, I just went off. It takes a while for me to go again. What do you mean it takes you a while to go again? It's a refractory period. Look, we just got slammed by one of the most powerful monsters in the cosmos. Again with the cosmos thing. How about wow, it's amazing you didn't die when I think about it. You're an awesome helmet. You want me to compliment you for failing? Well, what kind of sad demigod are you? You don't know shit about me, buddy. You couldn't even understand an iota of what you don't know. Let me read that again. You couldn't understand one iota of that what you don't know. Am I an idiot or what? If you don't know anything, of course you cannot understand. Oh, God. And then he says, and then it's also by stupid, primitive, three-dimensional physical motherfucker. What are you talking about? Exactly, bitch. I just. Oh man, this juvenile, incomprehensible dialogue that has absolutely no place in this comic. Nor does it make any sense. So apparently he's hiding, and he apologizes. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I don't know anything. But you never tried to tell me either. No, of course not. He's a fucking demon, you moron. Do you explain constellations to ants when you step up in? So that's what I am, an ant. Worse. You seem pretty worried about that ant you stepped on in my realm. Mesh. Quiet. So what is it? You care or you don't? What does that matter, dude, if he cares or not? Why? What does it matter? He's a fucking demon. He can do whatever he wants. Okay. So he says, shut up, so the dragon hears him. And so he says, how long till you're ready? I don't know. It's a mood thing. You're not in the mood? Quiet, and you wouldn't understand. So, again, so they're talking about masturbatory stuff, I guess. Again, like juvenile bit. And then the dialogue always goes from, oh, you wouldn't understand. Oh, it's complicated. I think you're guilty. No, I think you are guilty. But I said you were guilty earlier. No, I think you are guilty 10 times over. One guilty, 1 million. That is this dialogue. It goes nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. So he says, hey, we need to start to work together. And then, okay, so the trolls with the kid here. So this is the soul of Mesh. And how is your mood? I just need a little longer. But we don't have a little bit longer. All right. So he says that these archers, or whatever, that this is some kind of a realm of the eternal blizzards and sadness, blah, blah, blah. We won't be able to navigate through here. Why not? Why can't you go there? Tell me. I want to know why. I mean, are you then overpowered? Are you then filled with rage? Are you getting frozen? Are you getting killed by demons? What is the reason that you cannot go there? Well, we cannot. We don't have an explanation, guys, because the comic or the writer doesn't tell us. It just says you cannot go there. All right, so Kurt says, I'm going to do it anyway. So he chops off these guys and then this mesh here. And nobody noticed it, by the way, although these guys are with 5 people. I mean, if you are hearing, these kind of noises, I would assume that you would turn around and see what's going on. So the child looks at him, but the child knows that he just killed him in real life, so die in hell. And so finally these morons turn around and he says, he's terrified of us. Can you blame him? Okay. And then is this really necessary? Oh no, a little child cannot. Whatever. I just, like I said, I'm powering through it. It's just, and then, okay, now it's getting worse. This is probably the worst thing that I've seen. It's okay. I'm not going to hurt you. I swear to you, I'm so sorry. He's gonna cry. He's crying, guys. He's crying. The most brutal guy in this universe, the most powerful, evil guy, probably, because he has an evil helmet. He's, this dude, is crying because he's feeling sad and lonely. Conan the Barbarian would run circles around this guy. Without a shadow of a doubt. This guy wouldn't stand a chance against Conan. And this guy's powered up. Fucking loser. Oh my God. So he says, I'm sorry, I'm going to change it, and this is happening, okay? And then we switch to another place, and then we see the sorcerers. And I believe this water lady, this water god from, I don't know which issue, nor do I care. And again with the dialogue, it's not that as cringe, but it goes nowhere. Okay, I'm gonna... So you never had any, say, sausage? I prefer fish. Get it? Underwater lady, you know, is preferring fish because she's living on the water. Get it? You know, fish and water. Get it, guys? Start laughing now. And she says, I think you would too if you had the right one. And then they're all talking about, I can't believe, which is why I'm confused as being, okay, so I can't believe you are a very old person and you don't, you know, enjoy the occasional departure from your norms. And then she says the exact same thing in a little bit different context. She says, I'm surprised as being as long as, that that has lived as long as you doesn't know what she wants. Again, like I said it's you. No, I said it's you. I think it's you. No, I said it's you. You know, stuff like that. It goes, there is no dialogue. There's just repeating stuff with a little bit of changes here and there. And she says, yeah, I thought I knew what I wanted. I had many souls in my care. Now I must avenge all 10,000 of them. And then they are talking about that hell, somehow frozen hell is now, I don't know, entering the world. Not sure how, we haven't seen it, but somehow the frozen hell is now, they need to stop it or something. So they need to go to a certain place where there are powerful men, and then you need to convince those powerful men to join them, you know, grouping all up, you know, getting all people join hands and sing Kumbaya or stuff like that. And so Water Goddess says, you think the fat kings with the slaves and concubines will listen to two women, demigod or not? And then she just talks about nothing that hasn't corresponded with everything that is around here. So I thought if I read this, I would have known who she is, what the background is. No. Okay. She says that she's given up on mankind, that she built a refugee, held up in a secluded city. I felt the only answer was to make my pocket of universe as wonderful as it could be, away from them, away from men. But then I saw the transformation occur. The man is capable of doing good, blah, 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 blah. It was engaging. So, okay, but what has that to do with this? I mean, who are you? Were you a queen once? Who are these guys? Are these your servants? Who is this? Is this your husband, or is this just an evil man that you hate? Is he going to war, or is he, you know, abandoning you? What is happening? I don't know, because he's talking about completely different things. And then she says, oh, we are here, and then we need to convince these fat guys. And then this Water Goddess says again, you really think there's a chance they can change? Dude, you just asked a similar question in a different context. This is so bad, guys. I really hate this comic with a passion. This is probably the most, if not, yeah, the worst the worst written comic. Well, there's similar. There's some up there, but this is in when it comes to mainstream comics. This is one of the worst written comics that I've ever read. No matter how good the art is, or how fun supposedly the Death Dealer franchises, but yeah, I'm not having fun because I want to see this. I don't want to see a dude crying on his leg, talk about his feelings, and says, "Oh, we did so much wrong," and then he's gonna cry like a little bitch because, you know, a baby touched him and he felt that he was forgiven, that he's just killed this baby a couple of issues ago. Oh God, I'm done. I'm done. I cannot recommend this comic by anyone. I can't even think of words anymore. I'm so disappointed, pissed off. Yeah, guys, I'm stopping before I go rambling. This is shit. Do not buy this comic ever. And if you do, just enjoy from what you have seen here. Do it at your own peril or something like that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.